Pretty ladies all around, they just wanna show me love. Pretty ladies all around, they just...
Welcome to Fabulous Talk Show. My name is Oluchi Isabel Ankana. Today's topic is self-esteem. What do you understand by self-esteem? Self-esteem simply means self-regard or self-respect. Before I go further, I have four beautiful ladies who are going to emphasize on the topic self-esteem. From my right, and from my left, once again, welcome to the program. Fabulous Talk Show.
Let the show begin.
Yes, let the show begins. Blessing, what do you understand by the word self-esteem?
Thank you. Self-esteem is a person's overall sense of worth, sense of value, the personal value, your personal worth. And self-esteem is your personality traits, your behavior, your attitude, your habits in life. Self-esteem has to do with the way you relate with people, the way you see people around you, and the way they see you. Self-esteem has to do with the personal opinion of yourself.
Okay.
What do you think about yourself? How do you feel about yourself, about the environment, about people around you? How do you feel and relate with them? It also has to do with how stable are you in life? How enduring are you when it comes to issues that has to do with life?
Yes.
How do you handle issues and matters around you? It's your self-esteem. Self-esteem is your opinion to issues when it's being brought to you. How you were able to handle matters at a particular point in time. Self-esteem has to do with your attitude to your work, to your home, to people around you. We have high self-esteem and then low self-esteem. High self-esteem has to do with high opinion of yourself, and then the low self-esteem has to do with the low opinion of yourself. High self-esteem is when you can take decisions for yourself without allowing people to decide for you. And then the low self-esteem has to do with your inability to act when necessary, your inability to do things when you're supposed to do it, and you're not able to do it due to some issues. You're not free with people. You're not bold in life. You're not courageous. So that's all I can say about self-esteem. Thank you.
In this situation, I'll be talking about how does self-esteem affect our relationship. Confidence is very crucial when it comes to love life. On how you learn, it will make you to learn how to gain more of it to improve your relationship. Many relationship has been called off because of low self-esteem. You get low self-esteem in terms of you, the lady, being proud of yourself, or you're not being able to do what you're supposed to do in the relationship. You get, there's some kind of relationship you'll be into, you're always expecting the love, the affection to always come from the man, and you're having this high esteem about yourself that he's the one that is supposed to do this, he's the one that is always have to do this, he's the one that maybe in the morning you'll be waiting for the guy to be the first to wake up, to be the first to say I love you and the rest. But as a lady, when it comes to relationship, you have to initiate that low self-esteem. You have to bring yourself down to the relationship in order for that relationship to work out. You know, there are some kind of cases whereby a lady, you'll be like, you have a crush out there, or you have someone you've been falling for all this. So I've been like, oh my God, how can I approach this guy? How can I how can I tell him how I feel about him? Or in some cases, there are some cases you have to apply the low self-esteem and the high self-esteem. In this kind of situation, you bring down the low self-esteem in you. You understand? There is this song that back then they were like, if you love somebody, walk up to her and tell her you love her. You get? So in this kind of situation, you have to bring down the low self-esteem. You bring yourself down, you approach the person, you tell him how you feel. You get, it's better you let the person know how you feel than you keeping the feelings to yourself, not expressing it. It will do you more harm, because when you see the person, you get that curiosity in you and the rest. But when you let the person know how you feel, even if he doesn't want the relationship with you, but there's this situation that you're free with your emotions, you're free with yourself, you know, yeah, I've done my own part, you understand, and you leave the rest. And there are some guys that appreciate it when a lady walk up to them and tell them that this is how I feel about you. There are some people that appreciate it. So in this situation, I encourage you that anyhow you feel, just let it know. When it comes to time to apply your high self-esteem, you apply it. When it comes to time to apply your low self-esteem, you apply it. Both of them is not that this one is good or this one is not good, but there are some moods and there are some time and there are some environment you apply them. Thank you.
Okay, talking about what you just said, you are just referring to relationship issue, just directly to maybe opposite sex or partner. Now, in this aspect, if you're actually talking about self-esteem, towards relationship, you have to bring up the issue of the family. You know, when you're talking about relationship, it's not just you and your partner. You understand? It's actually have to do with everybody around you.
You get, sorry for me to come in. When it comes to the family aspect, you get, you know, as a lady, let me assume I'm in a relationship with somebody, and that kind of relationship, if it's the kind of one that will lead to marriage, you know, you the lady, you want to please everybody in the family. That is when you initiate the low self-esteem. In that kind of situation, you want to bring yourself down for your mother-in-law or your mother-in-law to like you. You understand? Or for your sisters, your fiancé sisters and the rest. You want to bring down the low self. Even if you are that kind of person that I'm that kind of person with low self-esteem, nobody's up to me. But when it comes to that kind of relationship aspect and your family aspect, you have to bring down that low self-esteem to yourself in order for you to achieve what you're looking for. Because in these kind of cases, there are some cases when the girl be like, that kind of situation, been applying it outside, like I'm the biggest girl, I can't do this, I'm always like this, I'm always like that. But when it comes to your family, let me say your fiancé family, when you bring that, you really feel, because you find out that your mother-in-law be like, oh, this is not the kind of girl I want for my son. You get, your sisters-in-law, your brothers-in-law to be will be like, what is she feeling like? You understand? But in this kind of cases, you bring down the low self-esteem in order to achieve what you're looking for.
I have a question. Like one lady posted on Facebook, she was asking a question. She was like, I sent a message to my mother-in-law because my friend gave me his mother's number to call. So after church service during morning Sunday, I called her, she didn't pick, so I texted her on WhatsApp, was asking, Mommy, how are you? Can I come and help you and clean the house? Do you have anything that I'll come and do? When the woman replied, like, have you wished your mother happy Sunday, happy Mothering Sunday, or have you cleaned your mother's room today that you want to clean my own? So in this scenario, I'm not asking whether the lady is having a low self-esteem or high self-esteem.
In this kind of situation, I will advise to the lady, if your mother-in-law, maybe you want to like do that relationship with your mother-in-law, you get to be, and she is in that state with you, it's not advisable for you to start texting her, I want to do this. You pay her a surprise visit. You should be in the shop, you should be in the church. You surprise her, maybe even if the door is locked, you go there, you wait. You understand? You wait, when the house is open, you greet her, Mommy, have you eaten? You start the work. You mustn't start asking her, I want to do this, I want to do that. No. You start it, you do this, you do that. There are some mother-in-law that can be harsh. Or there are some mother-in-law that when it comes to, they don't like you, they felt you are not the wife material for their son. You understand? They'll just be pretending, and maybe when you send them that message, they'll be like, oh, I'm not even around, sorry, I appreciate that. But that is when you bring down that low self-esteem. You take a transport to the house. When you get to the house, you know, you ask her, Mommy, have you eaten? You start some houseworks. You understand? It's not that when you start asking, so I'll be like, let me don't tell her that, let her come and do this for me, so that she will not come and say I sent too much, or I'm too this, or I'm too that. So in this kind of situation, you pay her a surprise visit. You go there, you go to the house, then you do what is expected of you.
So in that case, they are not trying to tell us that self-esteem as an in terms of relationship, it has to do with either high self-esteem
or low self-esteem. Yes.
Okay. That brings me to the importance of self-esteem. Just like you said, self-esteem actually deals with the behavior.
Yes.
It deals with the behavior, it deals with your thoughts, your thinking, and how you value yourself. Now, talking about the importance of self-esteem, you now find out that, okay, this self-esteem actually affects our behavior and our thoughts. And not just that, this self-esteem actually changes the way we feel about ourselves and the way we feel about others. This self-esteem also affects the confidence we have in ourselves and the confidence we actually have in to others. Now, if you're saying this now, self-esteem now has to do with, okay, you just have to be confident in yourself for you to be able to carry out your duty, for you to be able to do the right things, for you to be able to do the right thing also to others. Now, okay, let's say in a working place now, in your workplace now, it is your self-esteem now that will determine your success or your failure. So in a case now, please, I just need an answer. In a case where the environment you work now, you try to bring down yourself low, that is the low self-esteem now. What about if the people around you now is not like, okay, they try to look down on you like, okay, this person don't have her value, she don't even have value, the value is too low, as in she's not that up class, you understand? So what will you do about that?
In that kind of situation, sorry, let me cut you short, sorry. In that kind of situation, there is this saying that says, the way you lay your bed, that's how you lie on it. You get, there is limit to everything. There is limit to everything. In that kind of situation, when you find yourself in an office, you understand, your first day at work, you want to be very observant. You want to know the do's and don'ts. You want to know how to associate with the people around you. There's all kind of aspect. Let me say your first year at work, you bring that low self-esteem in order to study the work environment, the people around you. You like to you bring it low, be friendly, be nice, be loose, if possible. You understand? With that case of that day, you start looking at, this person, look, this is how this person is, this is what this person like, this is how this person is. You understand? Like a normal human being, like we all, it's not just a normal human being, we all have low and high self-esteem. You understand? It just depends on how you make use of it. Some just choose to make use of the high self-esteem. That's why I see something like, this girl, she forms a lot, or this person forms a lot. No, you just have to know how to use both of them. Maybe at initial stage you find out, this person, that is when you start realizing this boss is harsh, this person is friendly, this person is playful, this person is this. Then when it comes to the harsh person, you know how to relate to the person. You get when it comes to friendly person, you may just leave all your stuff. There are some kind of office, maybe lunchtime. How do you make friends? At initial stage, you may come out, maybe you meet me on the road, you form hi. As time goes on, you find out that we'll become very close. As time goes on, things that we are not doing at initial stage, you find out we'll just sit down, start eating, taking a whole lot of things and the rest. Maybe at initial stage you were forming, now go to eateries and the rest. But as time goes on, when you now know that this is the kind of person she is, you bring out the low self-esteem in you. That's why you see some people taking Gary and the rest and the rest. So that's just it.
Okay, in that aspect, so I just have to say the importance of self-esteem now actually is the way you feel about yourself. And the way you feel about yourself, if you are confident in yourself, that means you have confidence in others. And if you don't value yourself, you won't value others. Thank you very much.
Can I say something?
Okay.
With the 2 points that were being said, I just want to make a comment on low self-esteem. Your behavior has a major role to play when it comes to your life. In every situation you find yourself, in every environment you find yourself, your behavior has a major role to play at that point in time. You don't fake your life. You don't fake your life. You're real, you're fake, you're fake. Trying to please everybody by pretending to be who you're not, just to please
someone,
an individual, just because you're there. You, at the end of the day, you end up disgracing yourself, because your real self is too show. You can't hide yourself forever. If you're in an environment, you're being employed in an organization, and you're not this, and you're trying to be who you're not, be yourself. Let that behavior be real. Just be real. doesn't mean you bring down yourself or people look down on you. You're real, you're good, you're good. If you're not good, I will advise you at that point in time, work on your attitude, and you see your life, you're really moving well for you.
Okay, that is to
And
say self-esteem actually now lives inside us. It is not a thing of acting.
She's trying to say that it depends on the character.
You understand?
You're trying to say it depends on the character. It actually lives inside you. Your character lives inside you.
Yes.
Your behavior
But
lives inside you.
as a
You
person,
understand?
sorry, I'm trying to say, as a person, one has to be composed.
Okay.
An educated person, you have to be composed. No matter where you find yourself, there's all kind of situation. Okay, if I should say you should be yourself, I may be that kind of rugged person, and I went to an organization or a relationship, you bring down that ruggedness in you. You understand? There are some people that will say relationship change you, your work change you. You understand? But as a normal person, you have to be composed. In order to apply this self-esteem, you have to be composed in whatever you're doing. It's not that you be like, it's not that you be like, oh, I'm this, I can't change it, there's nothing about me. But a normal person, you have to be composed, you have to be organized.
Yes.
You understand?
In that aspect, there are questions that need to be asked when it comes to self-esteem.
Okay.
What do people think about you? Being yourself, being composed has to do with your behavior.
Yeah.
What do people think about you? Definitely you find yourself in an environment, and if you're rugged and you feel, is that a good lifestyle? That's the question you need to ask yourself.
You know, some people are just like that.
What are they really saying about you? How do they feel about you at that moment?
You know one thing about life, there's nothing you do in this world that will please anybody.
Yeah.
You understand? There's nothing you will do that will please anybody. Even when you are good, even when you are good, you still get some kind of comment on it. Guys, if you check, when she was saying self-esteem, she made something of confidence. You understand? Be confident about yourself. There's some kind of things you'll be doing, it will be wrong in the sight of others. You understand? People must misquote you. People must misunderstand you. But the main thing about it, you have to be composed, be organized, know you are doing the right thing. You get? Know you're doing it. Have confidence in yourself. Have that strong self-esteem in yourself. Know that you're doing the right thing. That is it.
Well, in conclusion, I would say, whatever you are, whatever environment you find yourself.
She has something to say.
Okay, let's hear
before you conclude. Like, for example, we have like what you said earlier, low self-esteem and high self-esteem. Like, when you have a low self-esteem, like whatever you do, like anything that you do, like is never good in the sight of others. That's what you always believe, and you get easily manipulated with people's opinion. Like your opinion never matters. As in, whatever you want to do, when people tell you no, don't do this, you believe their own opinion is the best, then you forget about your own. So when you like if kind of person that has that kind of low self-esteem, you should try and make sure your opinion matters. Don't let people decide what you want to do. Like for me, for an example, when I started my eatery work, I first asked some people like, how about opening something in this environment? Many people discouraged me, but I have a belief, I know where I'm heading to. So I try never to listen to anybody's opinion. I believe in myself, and I believe that nobody will manipulate me. So when after every arrangement, I told them like, this is the type of arrangement, like this is how the chair will look like. They say no. Many people they don't use this kind. This is Nigeria, don't use. I said no. This is what I want, and I always make sure my opinion matters. Even if it doesn't matter to you, it matters to me a lot. And I believe I have self-confidence. Like in my there was a person I talked to that I told him before I opened, like I have a friend that she wants to open a fruit bar. The guy was like, what kind of useless in this Kaduna, in this environment? Why you tell your friend to use her money and invest in her? I was so hot, as in inside of me, I know I'm the person, so I was using as in it's my friend. So and I went back home. I said no, since I have focus, I have belief that I will get to this place. So I don't care about people's opinion. I just want to make sure my opinion matters a lot. So whenever you're having low, try to encourage yourself, because self-esteem has to do with encouragement. You have to encourage yourself before other people start encouraging you. Because after you've already encouraged yourself and get to the point you are, people will try to associate with you and they will encourage you. But when you have low self-esteem and you never encourage yourself, you believe you cannot do it and nothing matter, you allow people to manipulate you to do some certain things which you don't want to do. That's when you are having self-esteem.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my honorable speakers. People have said well. Viewers at home, I hope you enjoyed the program.